here I am trying to fiddle around with, you know, basically getting my brain going on what to do with these models to save it myself. I think I need to put it in a folder or just re-download the original ones. I'm just trying to think of what's the most efficient way. It's so dumb. I don't know, so it won't let me export as GLTF, but I can export as an object file. However, when I re-import it, the position and rotation are wrong, and when I reset the initial position and rotation, it still has, it's not back to normal. So it's exporting an additional 90-degree rotation somewhere and the wrong position. And when I try and export GLTF, it tells me that due to permissions issues, I'm just not allowed on the 3 texture files and the mesh. So I guess besides completely recreating the gun file and, you know, maybe making my own or something, you're just kind of at the mercy of whether or not this file gets deleted. I don't think it would, because it is kind of put there on purpose to be used, and they're not going to do that. But it's just like, I don't know, you're supposed to kind of save it to yourself if you're really serious about this. And so I'm spending the time to like go through and figure out how to re-upload, and they won't let you. So yeah, I mean, you could just use what's there to kind of recreate your own gun models, but in terms of re-uploading, I mean, Roblox probably doesn't want people to re-upload, but yeah, I'm just not able to. I could probably export the whole thing to Blender and then rebuild it myself. That is an option, I think. If I, instead of going piece by piece with the mesh, if you export the whole thing as an object file, you can then properly import it piece by piece with the textures. So that is an option. Now I could just, in that case, I could maybe save the whole folder of objects, open it in Blender just to make sure I have it, and then if something gets deleted in the future, I can rebuild it. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to rebuild it if the assets aren't there anymore and you can't really see what's going on, but it's still possible. It's not that hard. Anyway, that's where I am for right now. I guess I'm just not going to be rebuilding the guns and just trusting that they don't break and fall out on me. Alright, so the original data was this, and it had changed it. And let me put the original in after I bring in a re-import to the mesh, and this is what I get if I get the same result. Yeah, so the texture is wrong and the barrel is like pointing the wrong way. I don't know, maybe the rotation is wrong. Obviously the mesh, something wrong with the mesh. Maybe I imported the textures in the wrong way. I don't know why it would change and have a problem with the position, something with the export import. That's not good. How else to do it? Oh, I could use, instead of object file, I could use the GLTF. Maybe that's a more updated, modernized thing. I don't know. Alright, I just needed to open each place that I wanted to publish to public and just click File, Publish, and make sure that I'm publishing it to the same place name, so I'm not accidentally mixing something up, crossing wires there. And then it was able to do the teleport. It was actually easier than I would have imagined or was afraid of, so highly recommend.